So, bringing it back, coming into turn number one, teammates McIntyre and Talampus really not being too smart there, pushing Matthews up there, running 5 wide, and sends Matthew around. And then actually another wreck. This was pretty much a minor part of the wreck, as Ponder gets turned around as well by, looks like Talampus and, oh no, he kind of came down on him. Yep, definitely. But, oh, he smacks the wall hard as McIntyre goes around as well. Comes down in the middle of the field. Pericles gets a little scrape as Jordan Newman with really nowhere to go. Is where? Oh, and Sam Young did get damage. He was running the back here. Just got the side of oh my gosh, Kyle Matthews' bumper. Let's look at Ken Thoreau. Where did he get his damage from? As they're all on the apron, and then they just make contact. Guerrera and Pollard, then Harple. That didn't cause his. Oh, he went airborne for a second. He went on 2 wheels, making contact with the 77 coming up the banking. And he, oh. That's a tough break there for the 27 team, as they were running in the back just to get out of all the action, and they get into it last second. Tough break for a lot of these guys here, as we will take you back. Green Flag Racing here at Talladega. And not sure what's going on here, but it looks like Patrick Warren will not be your leader, neither will Theo. And PJ, what's going on here, folks? I don't know what's going down here. I think they might have gotten a black flag or something. They have to do a drive-thru. I don't know what's going on. But they ran out of fuel, something. Patrick Warren going down pit road. I saw PJ Williams, I think, come out of the... And they're all running. What the hell is going on? Yeah, so I believe caution might come out again. Not sure. But, like, we're Green Flag Racing. Something's going on in... Okay. Another wreck. I don't know if everyone ran out of fuel or what. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Shelton! Plows right into that incident and ponders upside down. Done for the day. What the hell is going on? What the Mason Powers is on the track. He's got to get off there. They're going to wreck him. Something's going on. And it's not going to be what you expected for sure. I guess we'll take you back green. So, beats me what happened. Don't know if it's going to happen again. Hopefully not. But we have a lot of retirees of that race. And so right now we're at down Ken Thoreau. So look at that, and then he's going back down again. What the hell is going on? By Ken Thoreau, Nicholas Guerrero, Jessica Shelton, as you saw, plowed into the field. Brockman, Dylan Thoreau, Jerry Guerrero, Harrison Ponder, Joe Davis, Sean Harple, Ash Curtis, and Cameron Harple. A lot, or half the chase field, I believe, is probably down in the bottom of the pack. The highest one I see is Sam Young, who has damage. So, I guess we'll just put this race out. I don't know how to freaking put this. I don't know. But Patrick Warren's your leader. Chris Washer is not on the lead lap. Neither is Mason Powers. I think they had fuel issues or something. I don't know what the hell happened, but definitely not your typical Talladega race. That's for sure. So, Kavana, I think. He's your highest runner. Yeah, so we're just looking to end this race quick. Patrick Warren can really set sail for here right now. As I really don't even know who's on the lead lap and who's not. Ryder Smith's in second. Okay. He might take first, but it may look like the chaser might not make it into the next round off a win. Unless Skavnicki's in seventh, and Kavana's actually up here too, so there's still a little bit of a hope for most of these drivers. This is an interesting turn of events right there. Sam Young's actually not off the pace. Kind of surprised, actually. He had damage going into that first caution, and then so Bob Jones is actually your leader, followed by Henry Cavana, Ryder Smith, and Nick Pericles. And Skavnicki, and then Fisher, Patrick Warren, Sam Young, Dylan Young, and Ryan Acosta. Definitely not a day for most of these guys, that's for sure. Joe Davis, TJ Curtis, Cody Lamas, Mike Cavana, Steve Pollard, Harrison Ponder, Ken Thoreau, Dylan Thoreau. I haven't seen Hawkins, actually. I think he's deep in 24th with engine damage. Mason Powers is a lap down, and Acosta, that's about it, and Acosta's doing good. So I counted about 8 or 9 drivers out of the 16. Over half the field had issues today here at Talladega, so it's going to be good for most. Like I said, 12 make it. Remember, Patrick Warren got freaking dookied out of a win. Last race at Charlotte had a photo finish, putting Ken Thoreau into the chase and putting Patrick Warren out of it. So we're over halfway here. Hopefully this race ends soon. Seth Cole, actually Dylan Young is your leader, and Seth Cole is running second. I actually say this every year we do Talladega, the first race is after the chase starts. You win that race, I'm sure it's a bittersweet win because you're 1 week late, but on the bright side you took a dub. So, definitely bittersweet win in my opinion. As we're about to complete lap 24 here, Brian Lenning in second, Dylan Young is your leader. And Dylan Young is pretty known for that. He's known for winning after the chase and kind of dominating the last 10 races. But like I said, Chicagoland is anyone's race. So that should be an interesting one as well. Like I said, a lot of people can kind of screwed out of a win here, or screwed out of a chance to win. There's a 4 wide here in front of the pack. I'm here enjoying the 4 wide action going on. As you look here in the helicopter. Caution comes out here. There it is. Whoa! Oh my! Ramian Fisher takes a friggin' launch into the air. Jeez Louise, you saw it right there live. Wow. Pollard's involved in another wreck. Let's take another look at it. Oh my goodness, Ramian Fisher goes for a ride. As we're hearing live picture, he is okay and moving around in the car. As right there, it starts with a chain reaction up there. 47 in the 6, collide with the 55, and he goes flying. Doesn't hit the catch fence. Thank goodness. I believe his day's done. Puts it down, brings it down to pit road. As we have another wreck. I don't know where this came from, but Hawkins and Pollard make contact. Oh! Just trying to get out of the way of Lamas, and Lamas is just sitting there going like 100. Pollard gets into it. As there's another 2 chasers involved in a wreck. So definitely interesting way to finish this race, that's for sure. Take it back green. And you already know we're back racing, boys. Let's go. Eric Powers running second. What a crazy turn of events. As we're under 10 to go, so wherever you are in the caution is where you are in the green. Green flag back out. Kyle Matthews is your leader. Definitely going to be an interesting ending to this one. As Kyle Matthews started in the front row, and look where he is back in the late goings of this race. So here we go down the back stretch once again. Kyle Matthews has set sail in here. As we're going to be 4 wide in the row behind him. As we're going really, really slow. Like a little too slow. Yeah, pit stops. Matthews coming in pit. Leader is now... As we're really, really slow. What is going on in this race? Patrick Warren is your leader, though. Bob Jones second, Warren third, and Powers fourth. Eric Powers, I think he just needs to survive these last 7 laps and he'll be fine. Same with Skabnicki. Him and Skabnicki are looking pretty solid for the second round. Unless, you know, crazy shit happens. And now Warren's slow, I think. Whoa, a lot of blocking going on. But I think Powers has a little bit of damage, which is affecting his race right now. He's actually not. I thought he was, because he doesn't look too fast out there. So we're coming to 6 laps to go here at Talladega. Patrick Warren is your leader, setting like he was last week at Charlotte. As this is his second chance in a row, second week in a row to have a chance at a win. As he's up front late in the race. We have slow cars up ahead, Lamas and Matthews. Yeah, I believe Eric Powers needs a little bit of an incident up front for him to try and, I think, win this thing. Bob Jones and Patrick Warren look like the only 2 that probably have a chance, and maybe Lenning. Now Bob Jones is directly behind the 00. As slow cars are in the way. That gives Lenning an opportunity to make something happen. And Skabnicki, look at this. Now he's flown up to the lead pack. Top 5 have separated from the rest of the field. And now can make something happen. Zach Warren goes from top to bottom. There he goes. Tries to get into Bob Jones. Bob Jones has too much speed going into 3. Skabnicki now running 4th on the bottom. Zach Warren dying to make a move here. There he goes. Bob Jones gets dropped out of line. Don't count out Eric Powers, but look at this. Like I said, a winner, either Skabnicki or Powers, puts them into the next round automatically without question. So definitely a big opportunity here as most of the drivers are out. We won't have to make much worry for next week. As there goes Zach Warren for the lead. Side by side as they come down. It's Patrick and Zach Warren having great days today. So we're coming to the line here at 3 laps to go. And for me right now, I'm liking Skavnicki. His chances are looking pretty awesome right now for him to try and get this win. But here comes Bob Jones using that yellow line, that yellow line as we're 3 wide here down the tri-oval. As we're gonna have a photo finish for this lap. So it was Bob Jones, your leader. Like I said, I like Skavnicki in this one. Oh, I did. I can't count him out yet, though. That's the thing. There he goes back down to the bottom. Now Sanford, not even in a friggin' position to win this race, is making moves on the bottom. But Skavnicki is your leader, almost your leader, battling on that bottom to top side with Bob Jones, the 22. They're side by side coming off of turn 4 here. Him and Lenning are having great opportunities here as we're 4 wide. Look at this. Is 4 wide for the lead, no less. Look at this. Coming to 2 laps to go. Skavnicki led him. And now the pack's coming. Look at this. Ryder Smith's in the picture. As that whole field's in the picture now. Eric Powers on the bottom line now. Remember, he was involved in the wreck in the beginning of the race. Now he's in the chance to win. Brian Lenning, though, is your leader here as we come to the white flag this time around. Will Lenning hold his lead as he's looking pretty good? That bottom line filled now by a lapper, PJ Williams, but here comes Zach Warren in the 41. White flag is out here one more time around here at Talladega. Lenning chose the top line. Zach Warren goes to the bottom. That gives him the lead, but look at Ryder Smith out of nowhere here with 2 laps to go. Now has an opportunity to win this thing with the 41 right in his sights. As there he goes down to the bottom. Down the backstretch for the final time. Heading into turn 3. Ryder Smith looks like a good candidate for this win today. As we come off of turn 4 for the final time, Bob Jones goes to the way bottom. We might have a side-by-side finish here. No, we will not. But Ryder Smith will cruise to a victory, maybe. Coming to the checkers, it is Ryder Smith. By a margin, small margins. Remy Fisher, I didn't even see him come around. Let's take a quick look at the finish for that one. That freaking made my heart skip a beat a little bit. I saw the slow car coming and I thought, oh no, not again. As it's about a half a car length, yes. Ryder Smith does take home the win here at Talladega. Don't say the replay. What an exciting finish for a crazy middle race. As Eric Powers finished 16th. As he was up top, it's in front with about 2 to go. As you can see how quick it can change. As we've had an interesting ending to this race. As it goes Bob Jones, Zach Warren, Ryan Acosta. Great race for him. Top chaser of the day today. Then it goes Cody Evans, was involved in a wreck before. Then Sam Young. Then Skavnicki. Then Kavana. Then Powers. Then Kavana. Hawkins. Washer. Powers. And then goes down the chain. Curtis, Lamas. Davis, Ponder, Thoreau. And Thoreau ending out the field. As we'll see you guys at Chicagoland for race number 2 out of 3 in the series. Thank you for all watching. We'll see you guys later.